All right, we're joined by Jan Blachowicz, who was supposed to come to my neck of the woods in Toronto in January, but obviously that's not happening. Jan, how's it going?
Was better, but it is what it is. I have to accept the situation. I don't want to waste my energy for be sad and stuff like this. I have to focus about go to hospital, do surgery, and focus about recovery. So this is what I'm thinking. I want to save this energy for this, not for this thinking how bad it is.
It's kind of a coincidence. We had this interview scheduled for like 2 weeks now for this date. And then obviously everything comes out. I messaged, I'm like, is he still going to do it? But like, when did the injury happen? Like, when did you kind of realize that it was pretty serious? It would knock you out of this fight?
No, this is a long story, because I feel it. I don't know, 3 years, something like this. I feel pain in my shoulders,
Mhm.
but I accept the pain. But last, I don't know, 3 months, 2 months, I start losing my power, my strength, like 40% goes completely off. I try to do something with this, with physiotherapy, with doctors. They try to fix it. But every training was worse. I cannot, when I do wrestling, I hold someone, they just grab my hand and open like this, too easy. So we do MRI, left and right, because I feel pain in both of them, and I've got like a degeneration, something like this, and I need to clean it. If I will clean it, then I can, come back to training. And they say after this, you should do, after good recovery, your power will be back. They say like something like this. So I feel pain, but pain is okay. Pain it is, but the power. I don't feel, I feel like I don't know, 12 years old girl, something like this. So it's not possible to prepare for fight.
When is the surgery set for then?
In Friday, I've got one more consultation with one more smart doctor, and how fast is possible. I hope so. In Friday, in next Friday, there is a consultation, and after that, I hope so. In next week, after the consultation, they will do the surgery.
How frustrating was that having to pull out of this fight? Because I know this is a fight that you've kind of wanted, just because with everything Rakic has said since your first fight.
Very much, because I was, I think I am ready for that. I think that the physio will help or something like this. So I want to do this fight, but I cannot be ready for 100%. So it's no, I'm just sad. But like I told you in the beginning, I don't want to waste my energy for thinking about what's happened. I have to save this energy for surgery and for recovery.
How long do you think the time frame is then for the recovery?
After surgery, I think first of all they say 1 month, but now when I spoke yesterday with my physio, he said 1 month if you have 20 years old, but you are 40 years old, so 2 months, two and a half, something like this.
This was never thought of like this is a career ender then, right?
No. Couple more, I have to do couple more fights. I want to do couple more fights. No, it's not the end. Now I don't thinking about, go to the retire.
So what's that ideal time frame then? Like the summer, like July, like probably the summertime then? Give yourself time to rehab and get into a training camp?
Something like this. I don't know. I hope so. That's gonna be the first part of the new year, but we will see. First of all, I need to do this surgery and do the rehabilitation, and then we can start thinking about next. I need to go to the gym, do sparring session. I want to feel my power again in my hands, and then I can find a new fight.
And do you care who your opponent is when you return? Like, do you want that Rakic fight back, or just really whoever they give you?
I don't think about this right now, because the situation will be changing. I don't know. The fight will go on, so a lot of people, I think, they skip me in the ranking. A lot of things happen, so we'll see what's gonna happen and what they're gonna give it to me.
I know Rakic has been calling for a fight with Yuri. Like, do you think that one makes sense then?
Yeah, he wants fights, as soon as possible. Rakic also wants to fight, so they do this fight. Will be a great fight to watch, and we'll see.
And then Alex Pereira became the champion. What did you make of his win over Yuri? I thought Yuri was going to win that one, so that surprised me.
Uh, I don't know. I was a little bit surprised, but not too much, because really he got weird style, crazy style, but the style is working. But also he got a lot of holes, in his game in stand up. And Pereira, it's one of the best, striker in the UFC. So I think that he can, find a way how to knock him out, and he did it. So yes,
Uh,
yes.
are you happy he's the champ? Because that just makes the rematch like that much bigger. Because that
No,
with
little bit yes, because I'm always gonna think the same way, that I think that I won against him. So I won against champion, I beat the champion. So yes, I'm happy.
and who do you think gets that next title shot? Like, do you think it is Jamal Hill, or do you think like it's the winner of Ankalaev Walker? Like, how would you kind of book that division?
We'll see what's gonna happen with Jamal Hill with his situation right now. Uh, and I don't know how he feel after his injury. So I don't know. He's ready to come back or not. I don't know. So if not Jamal Hill, I think if Ankalaev beat Johnny Walker, he will be next. But if Johnny Walker beat Ankalaev, I don't think so that he will be next for the title.
That Yuri fight, to me, I've always thought it made a lot of sense. Like, I just always thought you two would end up fighting and like headline some card in Europe. Like, is that a fight that intrigues you?
Yes, I would like to do this fight with him here in Europe, maybe in Poland, in National Stadium. It will be something, very big and great, So yes, I talk about this long time. So maybe he will be next for me after this.
The shoulders, like you said, you're gonna get your power back. Like, what was it like your strength punching wise, or like what kind of was like gone for you, and like how hard has that been?
Like I feel I feel in the gym, and when I do wrestling, when I do my I don't feel my punches. I try to throw punches, but I don't feel it. And my sparring partners also don't feel it. I feel like 40% my power just go in 2 weeks, just disappear.
Pretty strange feeling then for you, just to like all of a sudden just kind of go like that.
It's very annoying feeling. It's very annoying, but it is what it is. But we know what's happened, and when we're gonna fix it, everything will back the right place. So
was it frustrating too to pull out, just because I know you wanted to like be more active, and only having one fight like this year, like I know you want to be a bit more active than that, and then you get one early next year, and then you already have to pull out.
yeah, of course it is annoying, but what can I do? Nothing. I don't have
Yeah.
I'm not a like Harry Potter that changed something and everything will back to normal. So I have to accept the situation and focus and live, like I told many times before, live the energy not for the thinking why what's happened, but how to fix it the fast way, and focus about the recovery.
How much longer do you think you have left in your career? Like 41 February, coming off this injury, like how much longer do you think you got?
I hope so. I hope so that I've still got like 4 fights,
Yeah.
3-4 fights. I believe that I have something like this.
We've always talked about, you've always said you think heavyweight's going to happen. Like, do you still think that's a possibility, or do you think it's probably?
I don't think about nothing right now.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. First of all, I have to fix the shoulders, and then I need to do one more fight, and how I feel. Is everything good? And then we're gonna, see what's happening in the 205 decision. We're gonna stay in this 205, or we go to the heavyweights. I don't know. I don't think about this right now.
Just final thing with the surgery, like, is it one surgery for both shoulders? Or do you have to go do like 2 separate surgeries?
No, they can do both in the same time. But I'm gonna need help for the first 2 weeks.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean. So yes, that's gonna be hard time for Dorota, for my for my partner, for my girl.
Well, Jan, I
But I
appreciate.
prefer, because if I do one and
Yeah.
waiting, gonna be too long for me. So I prefer do, two. 2 weeks will be hard, but after 2 weeks I can do everything. Not everything, but I can start. Do you know what I mean?
Uh, well,
The
Jan,
dirty thing I can start do by myself.
I appreciate the time, and I thank you so much for doing this, even after the news. I appreciate it.
Yeah, don't do. It's a pleasure for me that I can talk with you, like always.